loves, welcome to my channel, aka my makeup diaries episode 1. Since Halloween is almost here, literally within just a couple of days, I thought it would be fun to do a deer makeup look with some of my favorite makeup products, and it's super easy, super simple, something that basically anyone could duplicate. I just like to make it easy for people and not make you go through unnecessary steps. So if it sounds like something that you'd be interested in, go ahead and stay along and subscribe, comment below, and let's get into this makeup look. First thing I like to do is prime my skin because my skin has been like super, it doesn't want to come out, but my skin has been like super duper dry lately and I don't know why. But you definitely want to start off with some type of primer so you don't have like crusty skin. One pointer I would say, like when you're doing your makeup, make sure you get like a hydrating primer and not like a really dry one that leaves your skin really dry and just uncomfortable. So I personally use this primer by Miss A. This is the filter-free face primer, no bad stuff in it, so your skin is getting hydrated and you're also not ruining it in the long run. Now for this look, I want to be like glowy and still definitely giving deer, but I don't like matte makeup. For some reason, it's just, my skin doesn't like it. Like, I feel like this Kylie skin tint just does the trick. And it gives you enough coverage without it being like too much or too greasy, because I literally hate that. I freaking swear by this stuff. Like, that's basically like a new Kylie user to her makeup. Before I wasn't like a fan when I tried it, but for this one, this is my favorite. I just love how it blends out so evenly. It still gives you like the coverage that you want without it being like too cakey or just like totally unrealistic to how your natural skin looks. Like, I just hate that when it's too cakey. So I'm going to blend all of this out. Yeah. This is unbelievably my favorite. Just look at how it blends out so evenly. The coverage is surreal. I freaking love this. Now, the one thing with deer makeup, I noticed that it's a really bright under eye. So I'm gonna go in with my new Tear concealer. This is my first time using this, so we're going to see if it's if it gives us coverage and enough brightness under our eyes like we need. So this is 7.5 W. I am a warm tone, so I'm going to go in with this. And what I like about this concealer is it gives you the cream concealer that you usually would get, but you also get this if you want to do more like matte makeup. So you have the two choices. So let's give this a try. If I could ever get this open. Okay. I'm going to just... I kind of want to go crazy with this, but I don't know if it's going to be like super light, like too bright. I'm gonna go like right along here and just the corner of our eye. And we're gonna blend this out and kind of see how this blends. Ooh, that's actually really nice. I always get scared with concealers because sometimes it's like too much, like it's a little too heavy, or it just dries so fast. Like, I used this concealer the other day. I had to literally like run back to Ulta because it was that terrible. It just was like really cakey and dry at the same time. I'm like, no, I don't need that. So this is what it looks like blended out. I freaking love this. Like, I'm gonna need to buy the entire section that has this. Believe it or not, this was only $16. So if you're interested in an affordable makeup, this right here. Now it's time for me to contour and kind of give like the outline of what we're going to be going for. I'm just going to do my regular contouring of my nose, and then I'll contour that part later. I swear you can just use this one sponge and it will take care of everything. I'm gonna contour the sides of my face. my chin like normal. The one thing when it comes to contour, I like to kind of blend in a circle. It just doesn't leave like a weird line. It just makes it easier to blend instead of going up and down. A little on my forehead. I totally hate blending things into my forehead. I feel like it just takes forever for stuff to blend. I don't know why. Is it just me? Like, it seems like it just takes forever for stuff to blend. Okay, so now that we have kind of like the outline, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my powders under my eye. I recently got this new powder from About Face, which is Hazley's brand, and it was almost sold out. They only had like one left, and I'm like, when I go into a makeup store and I see that it's like just one left, I know that it's a winner because all the girlsies are getting it. So this was it. This is the Partition powder, and it's the Curtain Call. So yeah, if you like, this one is very, very, very full coverage. You do not need a lot of this. Okay, doesn't work. I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna show you how crazy the coverage is with this. It is wild. I just press it. Like, look at that. Let me show you guys close up. Amazing. You don't even need a lot of this. I'm gonna save my finishing powder for last. We're gonna go to the eyes because I feel like I need to kind of matte out my eyes for this look. So I'm gonna take my triangle. I freaking love this stuff. This is the Morphe eyeshadow cream in Solo Artists, their mixtape. That is, make sure I'm saying it right. Yep, mixtape Solo Artist in this color. So I love this. It like mutes out any veins or any like maybe discoloration you may have on your eyelids, and it's just mattes it out so beautifully. Like, now we're ready to kind of get into our dear makeup. Do I want to do blush for this look? Guys, I'm a victim of blush. I'm a blushaholic. Like, I freaking love blush. I at one point was applying so much blush that the blush blindness was real. Now, I like to set my face with the Hourglass Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray. Ooh, that first spray is crazy. Put back in with my bronzer because I feel like it should be a bit heavier in here. And kind of over here. To go in with our super bright under eye powder. I'm kind of stuck between wanting to use this L'Oreal and this Morphe or this Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like the one that gives me the most brightness is this L'Oreal powder. This is their 24-hour fresh wear foundation powder. I know I tell you, it's like heaven sent. Like, let me just show you. I'm gonna get real close so you guys can see this. Look at that. Wild. So I'm just gonna bring this all the way up because this is going to give me like the lift that I need. The only thing I would say like I would take away from this like powder, I would definitely like make it less ashy. I just feel like it's super duper ashy. Like it doesn't even need to be like that. Like if they took that away, then I would like freaking swear by this stuff. And I would use it like every day, but I can't because it's so ashy. Okay, and then we're gonna put a little here and kind of blend that. And anywhere where you're gonna put a lot of like the white dots, I would say, put a little bit more powder in those areas. Now I'm looking crazy, but for this makeup look, this is what it calls for. Right now I'm kind of giving moon phase. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, a cute deer, so I'm gonna go, just trust the process. I'm just gonna take my makeup brush and kind of blend some of this in so it's not so bright. Have like a dry bronzer and not like a creamy bronzer like I have, then that'll be better because you can just apply more of it on your forehead as needed in certain places. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with my Maybelline. This is Maybelline, yep. Maybelline lifter and just kind of outline it. And right in here. It's one line. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, so I have my NYX eyeliner and I just bought this and I cannot get it open because my nails aren't long enough. So we're gonna go in with concealer and try to get that same look. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Radiant Concealer that everyone was going crazy over, including me. So I'm gonna just apply like some big dots and then some small ones. And the same right here, I'm just gonna do like a big one because this is not small enough, so I can't do super tiny ones. So just the big ones. Oh, this is so pretty. And by the way, this is in the shade 205 Light Beige. This is so pretty. I freaking love this. I'll do some on my neck too. And then the same on the nose. Just very tiny. Tiny lines. Tiny spots, my bad. This is actually so cute. Like, I'm freaking obsessed with this. Yeah. This is so cute. I'm gonna put some here. And just like in there. And then I'm going to contour again and just follow that right under my eyebrow. Yeah, just about there. Do you want to connect it? Go just like that. You're gonna do the same thing here. I might do bigger ones only because this is just not tiny enough. Oh, that is so cute. Wow, freaking obsessed with this makeup look. Who would have known? Who would have known? It's my first time doing deer makeup, so tell me what you guys think, because I'm obsessed with this. A little highlight on the nose. So I'm going to take my Glow Lotion by L'Oreal again. Freaking love them. And just take it. Ooh, try not to mess this up. God, let's get really close. Let's see. Just put a little there. The last thing, we're gonna set our face with this hourglass again. And we are done.